Hey everyone, welcome to the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine 5D messages for one another for April 7th through April 11th. I'm going to start off here with the Magical Unicorn Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue. This represents what the masculine wants to say to the feminine. And in these decks, these two decks, I also use the Mermaids and Dolphins for the feminine, okay? But for the masculine, both these decks have yes cards in them. So if you want to think of a question you might want an answer to, a yes or no answer to. I don't know, I just always felt like a masculine energy around these unicorns. So that's why I've chosen them for the messages from the masculine. Whoop. That one back. All right. He's usually pretty talkative. Not much on the 3D. Sorry. But 5D, usually I get a lot of messages. Okay. Usually about, oh, here we go. Let's see if he wants anything else he has to say. Okay. There we go. So this is what the masculine wants the feminine to know from his 5D. And from the Mermaids and Dolphins, this is what the feminine wants the masculine to know. Okay. All right. Once again, these decks were pre-shuffled, prayed over, and asked for the divine guidance and true messages that we would like to know in order to keep moving forward in union. So the first one for the masculine to his feminine is, you'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. This card is telling the feminine that pay attention to your dreams. Maybe even keep a book by your bed so when you wake up right away you can write them down. But he's trying to come to you in your dreams in the 5D. So he really wants you to pay more attention to your dreams at night. And maybe pray before you go to bed that you'll be able to recognize or realize that he's in your dream. It's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. Yes, he does love us just the way we are. So what he's trying to say here is we don't have to try to be anything else but who we are. And of course he's going to love that because we're twins. If he loves himself, then he's going to love us. Right. Okay, next message is laughter. You need a good laugh. Okay, I don't know about you all, but my masculine always makes me laugh. So yeah, when we're not in separation. But yes. So what he's feeling is if he's not around, that he's missing the time you have together when you just laugh and you keep lighthearted about what's going on around you. Trying to tell you, don't be so serious, feminine. That the worry is needless, okay? Try to enjoy yourself. Be around friends and people that keep your vibration high. Okay, here. And then the next message is, relax. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. Just as I was saying, he's trying to tell us, hey, relax. It's going to be all right. I'm just gone for a little bit, or maybe I'm being somewhat distant and not telling you that much even when we are in contact, but I'm just trying to get through this time, and the more time that he spends on getting through this time, the better he will come back to us, and the better he will feel, and the better our union will be, and sooner. Then the next one is best friends. True friends stick together no matter what. And what he's telling the feminine here is we are best friends, and no matter what, we will be together. We stick together no matter what's going on, no matter what he's going through. He knows that we are his best friend. We are his best ally. We are always in his corner, loving him. So he's letting us know, hey, I know that, and I will stick with you. And I know you're sticking with me during this time when I might be away. And the next message is try something new. You'll only know that you can do something if you try. Yeah, I can understand what this one is about too. It's just keep going. Finding new things in everything you do and every day, and really enjoying everything you put your mind to, your heart into. And even with the union, know that it's okay. It's still there. It'll be all right. Pay attention to your dreams and just keep feeling everything you do every day. Feel the beauty of how new it can be and how different it can be. And keep yourself happy on that level, and keep your vibration high. Because it's like this, when you try something new, it's like this overwhelming sensation. You know, look at that wave. Okay? And decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. And that, I'm getting this message that really spend time on figuring out how you want it to be. Envision it. Feel it. How you want this union to be. And of course it'll come to us even better ways than we can ever imagine. But if we spend time in really figuring out what we want, it'll be easier for us to attract it. And fester like we all want, you know. The patience is wearing thin for us feminines, right? Okay, and from the feminine to the masculine is empowerment. You are more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. What the feminine's trying to tell the masculine is, yes, you have the power to do this. You have the power within you to move forward. You have the power within you to change whatever needs to be changed. You have this power given to you by the divine. Realize your power, and it is safe to use it. It'll only be used in love. Next one, music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. And this is great because my masculine loves all different types of music and really has feelings toward it. He's always sent me songs or, told me to listen to this song or that song, and that's how I feel. So it's really great if they can use music to manifest, when they start to feel through the words of the music and the melody, and they can attract what they want with that. So this is what we're trying to tell the masculine. Yes, this music does make a difference for manifesting. Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. This is really big. The masculine has, those masculine energies or try to be so strong and do for others. And this is what we've been taught in our life, in society. Provide and do for others. But to really be open and vulnerable to receive and to get that help we need sometimes. For the masculine, it's a little difficult. It's kind of like, driving somewhere and you don't want to pull over, masculine, to get directions. Kind of like that. So, you don't have to do it all on your own. You can get help from others, along with us, if you are open to hear our messages on the 5D. And the next one, blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. I really feel that the feminine has, as of late, even more so, is hoping that the masculine understands through this change that he's going through, good things, even better things are on the other side. Sometimes the masculine gets so, used to where he is and what he's going through, that there's this fear of what will it be like. At least I know what I have now. What will it be like if I change all this? Will it be worse? Well, no. And deep down they know, but there's still that little bit of fear that holds them back. So we're letting them know this major life change brings you great blessings, even more than you can imagine. A new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. This is truth. They've worked really hard. We've all worked really hard, and we're coming toward the end. This major ascension that's going on, it's really, I can feel the energies. It's coming toward an end. It's coming toward the light at the end of the tunnel. The sun rising upon us and showering us with all its light and glory and abundance. It's coming. This is just a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay. And the next cards I want to pull for messages is from the Whispers of Love. These are absolutely beautiful cards. So we're going to have a message from the masculine. What does the masculine want to say about the love surrounding our union? Right. Waiting for a popper. Okay. Okay. We got 3 from the masculine to the feminine. Now from the feminine to the masculine. Woo! Now that's a popper. 2. Right. And the first card is focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. What he's saying is he's focusing on love. He's trying to stay positive. He's trying to see the good in everything that's around him. Especially, I mean, of course, the love that he has from us. He still feels it. He still knows we're there and we're supporting him. He's focused on it. And through focusing on this, it helps him move forward to really be determined to do what he has to do, to cut through that fear and keep his focus. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. This is a great one. He's trying to tell us that he is trying to forgive the past, forgive what went on in our union, forgive any karmic things that have gone on. Just really try to release the past and move forward, focusing on that love. And last but not least, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. What he's trying to tell us is he knows we tend to focus a lot on him and we worry about him. We want him to be okay because we don't want him to feel hurt. And I think the feminine, or I feel it, I feel him sometimes. I feel his disappointment. I feel his pain or his fear of that we're not going to be there because he's not paying enough attention, or he's not been in touch or any of those things. And what he's saying is, do something for yourself, for me. Okay? And also with the feminine, doing for others does help us happy, and it is for ourselves. So doing for someone else as well as do for ourselves, for him, because he wants to be doing it, but right now he's busy. There's a lot going on, and he's really trying to get through this last part, and so he wants us to do something for ourselves, okay? And for the feminine toward the masculine, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. That's a great one, right? Because, yes, masculines tend to just kind of want to ignore the emotions, push them away, you know, or be upset over them and just not, why am I feeling this way? Why is it like this? You know, and it says just embrace them, just feel them, go through them, work through them, and this will help your ascension. Move through them and pay attention to them because they will guide you. There are messages from the divine and they will guide you, okay? And last but not least, spend some quality time together. It is imperative that you spend quality time with those who are in significant relationships with listening and talking to each other. Oh, those we are in significant relationships with listening and talking to each other. Okay. The feminine wants to tell the masculine to really spend time figuring out what's going on with him too. Just like the card said, you know, for us to pay more attention to what, you know, decide what you want, you know. So the same thing, look within, feel all of that. Also, significant relationships as in people that keep you happy, that move you forward, that are positive about the things you want in life. And, you know, try to reach out to us in the 5D because we're doing it all the time too. And we feel it from you as well, masculine. We do. Okay? So now I'm going to do the Crystal Mandala Oracle cards. And this is, you do a ritual to help move forward and to help heal and give empowerment to work through what may be going on. That was for the masculine. That's for the feminine. Ooh. And that's for the union. For the masculine, the inner queen, goddess Persephone and Ruby. And that is a number 50, which is 5 for change. So this will help with their change that they're going through. Okay. We bring the empowerment of searing no, that's not it. Oh, it's the one before. Sorry. Okay, the inner queen. We bring in the empowerment of the inner queen. The inner queen exercises authority through divine feminine wisdom. Her empowerment is active within men and women that consciously seek to honor feeling, instinct, and intuition, and choose to live their lives according to a moral code of compassion. When the inner queen stirs within, judgment is replaced with empathy for your own suffering and that of others. You can understand that human beings who cannot resolve their suffering will unconsciously act out their pain in the world. They are unconsciously expressing their inner story with their outer actions, the story of their inner pain. The healing power of the inner queen brings inner pain to consciousness, where it can finally be released and the soul freed. This can happen because of her compassion. She does not approach life with a fearful or judging nature, so she can move freely through all realms, witness great pain and darkness, and remain centered in her heart, shining a gentle light of intention for the liberation from suffering for all beings. She reminds us of our innate divine dignity and the healing power of our compassion. Just like this card said, embrace your emotions, right? It'll help with embracing the emotions and not being judgmental. To integrate the guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. This is for the divine masculine. I call upon the crystal angel of Ruby and goddess Persephone, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of the inner queen. May I claim my divine royal inner authority. May I honor the wisdom of the divine feminine. May I honor life and be supported to express my compassion, spiritual power, and ability as best serves love. Through my own free will, so be it. If you wish to further this guidance, hold the oracle card with the mandala image facing outwards at the heart chakra. Relax and breathe. For the masculine, I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to forgive, release, detach from any experience of indignity, myself or others. All experience serves love, and I now heal and reclaim my divine dignity. May all beings know divine dignity and unconditional love through divine empowerment and unconditional love, so be it. Hold the oracle card flat between your hands and say, may divine love bring dignity and feminine healing presence to all beings in need. May all beings realize the fullness of their inner divine presence and become happy and free, according to divine grace and in service to the divine feminine wisdom evolving through humanity at this time, so be it. And then we finish with a affirmation, which you could repeat after me if you would like. I rise. Within me, the inner queen divine speaks her wisdom into all hearts. Dignity, wisdom, and love now shine. I'm going to say that 2 more times. I rise. Within me, the inner queen divine speaks her wisdom into all hearts. Dignity, wisdom, and love now shine. I rise. Within me, the inner queen divine speaks her wisdom into all hearts, dignity, wisdom, and love now shine. Very nice. Whew, good feeling. Okay, for the feminine. Melt into divine desire, goddess Pele and lava stone. That's a number 54. So that's a 9. So that's helping us move forward as well. The end of something and moving into a new. Okay. We bring you the empowerment of melting into divine desire. There is a time and place on the spiritual path for detachment. The ability to step back and perceive from a natural perspective can bring great clarity. There is a time for the mind to become clear and peaceful and open to divine grace, even if that means temporary loss for greater long-term gain. There is also a time to melt into divine desire, to allow your passion to motivate and inspire you to attain great progress on your divine life journey, where less fervent longing could not. Desire doesn't have to be a distraction from your divine path. It can be a way you discover what has meaning for you and what you feel strongly enough about to never give up on. The union, right, feminine? Okay, the healing process is, I call upon the crystal angel of lava stone and goddess Pele, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of melt into divine desire. May all hearts be unafraid to know the deepest yearnings of their souls so the divine plan may unfold throughout all realms with unconditional love and grace. Through my own free will, so be it. In order to further the guidance, you hold the oracle card with the Mandala image facing outwards at your heart, once again, and say, I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to forgive, release, and shed any memory of or associated belief system connected to shaming, guilt, or judgment of desire. May my true desire nature be a vessel through which my emotions are infused with spiritual will. May I discover, honor, and express my true spiritual desires upon the earth in service to love. May I melt into divine desire. Through divine empowerment and unconditional love, so be it. Hold the oracle card flat between your palms and say, may divine love bring a desire for peace, freedom, happiness, and love in the hearts of all living beings. May all beings melt with love into their true divine destiny, according to divine grace and in the service to the divine feminine wisdom evolving through humanity at this time, so be it. And we finish with this affirmation, if you'd like to repeat after me. I melt with love into my true soul desire. I melt with love into my true soul desire. I melt with love into my true soul desire. Very nice. And for the union, we have Goddess Saraswati and Ammonite from Word to World. And that's a 4, which is foundation. Setting that foundation. Also going to move forward. Okay. We bring in the empowerment of word to world. What you speak of with intention, you shall manifest. You are blessed with the creative power of an open and activated throat chakra. As you release subconscious fear of speaking your truth, memories of being silenced, and claim your true divine voice, your ability to change your world through your intention is amplified. You have the power of a divine creation through sound in you. What you wish to create and experience, speak of with joy. Okay? I call upon the crystal angel of Ammonite and goddess Saraswati, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of word to world. May the words I think and speak be a faithful reflection of what my heart wishes to create. May I be protected by divine mercy as I learn to empower my voice and communicate freely and with authenticity. May the universal mother gently raise my frequency to most joyfully fulfill my divine potential through my thoughts and my words. Through divine mercy and my own free will, so be it. Take the oracle card, put it between your hands. Okay. Oh no. Hold the oracle card with the Mandala image facing away from you, resting at the throat chakra. Okay. Take a deep breath. And I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to release any inhibition of my voice, truths, or expressions. I give myself absolute permission to express my truths. I express myself in all ways from my authentic center. And the healing will of the divine can emanate through my thoughts and my words for the greatest good. Through divine empowerment and unconditional love, so be it. Now I hold the oracle card between my palms and bow my head and say, may divine love bring words to the world with compassionate mercy. May words of love and encouragement be heard and felt by all beings, according to divine grace and in service to the divine feminine wisdom evolving through humanity at this time, so be it. And then we finish with the affirmation, my words of love create light in my life. My words of love create light in my life. My words of love create light in my life. And we are finished with that healing empowerment. Okay, so sum it all up. The masculine had a lot to say, and most of it is just very positive, trying to tell the feminine that, hey, everything's going to be okay. Relax, everything's going to be okay. Try to find some happiness in your situation. Realize, I know that we're best friends and we're going to stick together on this. And it's okay to be who you are and pay attention to your dreams. Try new things with joy and happiness. Decide what you want so it can come to you, okay? Really work on that. The feminine to the masculine, you have the power. Manifest with music. Let yourself receive without guilt or apologies. It's not always about give, give, give. And these changes that you are going through are going to bring to you many blessings, great blessings for this new dawn. Okay, the worst is behind you. Positive new experiences are coming your way. He's focusing on love in order to get through. He's forgiving the past and moving forward. And he's doing for himself, wants us to do for ourselves. And the feminine wants the masculine to embrace the emotions, pay attention to his emotions so he can move forward with them because they are messages, and spends quality time with himself and with others who are important to him that are going to help him move forward. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, that it helps in some way to resonate and helped you move forward. Stay tuned because I will be doing a weekly reading. Plus, I'm going to do a special full moon reading, and also more messages from the divine masculine and feminine to one another, and possibly another power of love reading, which will help you see what kind of energy you're putting out to the universe and what energy is coming to you and what action steps to take to help you move forward in the union. Okay? Thank you very much for stopping by and watching my video. Take care. Share the love.